Hello, it's Amajot again, and back with stress relief with helping you to create ease, to de-stress, de-worry, de-panic, feel healthier and happier in your life. And I wanted to remind you of something actually that maybe you know this, maybe you've experienced this, maybe you need reminding, and that is about how you are already built to survive. I know you know that, like in the most basic form. If you think back to how we've evolved, we've done well. Like as a species, as a human species, we've done well to have survived because we have this amazing body that holds us together. Our minds, our brains, we're intelligent. We've been able to survive when the dinosaurs didn't. Okay, we know that. But what I wanted to remind you of was that you are already asking for help. You are already doing the things that you need to help yourself. And I want you to remember that and trust that you are already doing the things, even on those worst days when you think, man, I should have done more, or man, can things really get any worse? And I want you to I want to remind you because of this. I had the pleasure of talking to somebody who's really special to me this morning, and he's one of my earlier bosses from like over a decade ago. He hired me into my big corporate job, and he was a visionary. Like, this man was really quite scary to begin with. He interviewed me. He was quite intimidating, and he had this air about him, and a lot of people were probably either scared or felt intimidated by him, or didn't really agree with his approach to work, to how he managed stuff, but the fact was that he was really dedicated to his work. He loved his work. He wanted to make a difference in the world, and he still does. And he was a visionary. Like, he could see things that other people couldn't, and I really respected that. And there were things that I didn't agree with Tim, that I didn't agree with, and that's okay. It's okay to not agree with your mentor or your manager. And this was what was always important to me in any job that I had, and even now in my own business, is working with people who I feel inspired by, who I feel like I can look up to. And I don't mean hierarchically, but people I can look up to and say, wow, I like your way of being. I like how you do things. I can learn from this, and I've always been inspired by that. And that's actually driven me to take certain roles or to turn down certain roles. If I haven't felt inspired by the people I'd be working with, I haven't wanted to do that work. And that's why working in a team is really important for me. So my point in this roundabout story is that talking to Tim today reminded me how powerful it is to have a mentor, to have people who you can look up to, and again, not in a hierarchical way, but look up to say, to who support you, who have got your back, who inspire you to carry on doing things even when life feels crap. And I want to remind you that I bet you have people in your life like that, whether they're your family or your friends or your work colleagues, or, even if you don't think that there's anybody in your life right now, think about who you look up to, whether they're a celebrity or somebody who's gone through hardship and come through the other side, and you're like, wow. Think about those people, because it's the traits in those people that you're admiring. And what are those traits? Is it strength? Is it humility? Is it never giving up? Is it kindness, compassion, being able to see the best in things? What is it? What is it that you see in those people that you look up to or that you admire? And remember that there's a reason why you're drawn to those people, because in some way they are helping you. Maybe they're helping you because you've asked for the help, or maybe they're just always there for you, or maybe they just listen on the sidelines and you haven't realized it. Or maybe you are inspired to do something for yourself because of what you've seen in them. That's still helping you in some way, right? So remember who those people are. And if you can't remember, think about the people that you have admired in the past or that you look up to, and remember that they are there for you. And that is your way of helping yourself. That is your way of your inner resilience kicking in and saying, you know, I am helping myself. So even if you're one of those people like me who isn't always used to asking for help, you are helping yourself. Trust that you are helping yourself no matter how crap things might feel right now. Trust that you are helping yourself and that you're doing good. Trust that. And if you know those people, go and appreciate them. Go and appreciate them. Go and give them some love. Give them a thank you. Send them an I love you note. Send them some flowers. Send them whatever. It doesn't have to be a material thing. Just remind them that they're there and how much they do for you. So I hope that's useful. I will be back again. I'll speak to you soon. Amajot, over and out.